So what I'm gonna show on this one is cutting, like instead of putting a hole in the middle, I'm gonna remove like a section from the top, just like I did for the 2 point and for 1 point. So remember, you need a line so you can draw to the vanishing point. But again, where this is different than 2 point, instead of your line going straight up and down, you line up, wherever you want it to be. Let's say I want it there, they'll line that up with the vanishing point on the bottom. Okay, so that's what this is pointed at. It's that vanishing point towards the bottom. Okay, I got my first line. So now what I do, the bottom of this, then I'm lining up with a vanishing point on the right. I'm just gonna kind of draw that out, and I'll probably actually have it in like right there. Okay, and so now this has got to connect to the top there. But again, right there, that's where I want it to end. I have to line that up with a vanishing point on the bottom. That's how I get this angle right there. And right there, there we go. My ruler's kind of moving on me. There we go. And then that's, there's my square in perspective. And remember, it's supposed to touch the top, so I didn't have to draw that line. So all I need to do is, because again, these will be the parts that are only visible. I need to draw these three to the vanishing point. And technically, of course, this one goes there too, but we don't see it, so we don't actually really need to draw it for this particular example. Okay, and since you're doing this online, we're gonna kind of skip that step just so it's a little less confusing. Well, again, I'm lined up with a vanishing point over there on my left. One last one. Okay, and the last step is to create that little back corner right there where they intersect. I'm gonna line it up with my vanishing point on the bottom. And then I just connect it, and I just stop there because I can't really see anything past this. And so on your example, if you erase these, it's okay, you don't have to. Again, the idea is we're gonna go over it with marker. I'm just erasing it so you can get a picture of, a visual picture of how it looks. And so essentially you're sort of creating a box there, but then when you erase this line, you get like 3/4 of a box. And so it's just that empty space that is in the shape of a box that creates that cutout. That's why it's called cutting. Okay, so now I'm just going to go over this as quickly as I can. And with marker, that's not my best line, but it's okay. This is always the tricky part when it's these little short lines, and then you know that you have to stop at a certain spot. Okay, and I'll kind of fill that in freehand. Okay. I'll connect that one, and then I just got a couple of these, or well, more than a couple, but I've got these. No, that went crooked. Again, don't be in as much of a hurry as I am here. I'm trying to do this quickly to keep these videos short. Just want you to be able to see the finished product. I got that one over there I'll come back and do. Well, again, go a little slower than I'm going, just so you have less of a chance of having that happen. But it's okay. All right, there it is. Let's cut out. And that's, cutting in 3-point perspective.